something really interesting connected to this idea that there's no coincidences is that it says in the Kabbalah that it's not a coincidence what a person's name is. Now this is like really interesting. It says that when parents name their children, it says it's not a coincidence the name that's given. And it says that every person's soul has a very deep connection to their name. So according to the Kabbalah, it says that just by finding out the inner meanings of our name, it says we can find out a lot about what's going on in our own personal life on a spiritual level. Now for anybody that has a Hebrew name, we would take our Hebrew name, because our Hebrew name is our deepest name. If for some reason a person doesn't have a Hebrew name, so we have two choices. We could either discover what our Hebrew name is, which has to do with choosing a name, or we could take our English name, we could write that in Hebrew letters and find out what that means. If we have time, we can talk about why we do it in the Hebrew letters. But it says in the Kabbalah that a person's name is such a big deal. It says if a person is to change their name, that on some level they're changing everything going on with them. We learned that like our name is like a spiritual energy that we're each working with all the time, whether we realize it or not. And I saw this in my own life in a very real way, because I was given the name Abraham when I was born, but I was also given an English name, Robert. Most of my life I was using my English name. It wasn't until one day I was thinking about it and I was like, well, you know, Robert's a nice name, I like it a lot. But Abraham, I'm named after my great-grandfather, who's named after his ancestor, who's named after his ancestor, who's named after his ancestor, who's named after his ancestor. Oh, for like 4,000 years straight. I was like, whoa, like, Abraham's my deepest name. Like, where did Robert come from? And I started to ask people to call me Abraham instead of Robert. At first it was really strange for me, like somebody would call my name. I wouldn't even know they were talking to me. It took me a whole while to get used to it. And then when I started to find out the inner meanings of Abraham, I was just like, no way. Like, I thought this inside of a word. Because you guys, it's so deep, it's in a name. Like every name, it represents a particular spiritual energy in the world. You can learn about your name your whole life, deeper and deeper meanings. Like I've been learning about Abraham for over 10 years now, and there's like lots more to go. In like one word, you know? I just started to find out like all this stuff in Abraham. I was like, I can't believe I've been carrying with me my whole life. Like, you know, something so powerful. I had no idea what it was. You know, just on the most simple level, before I'd be walking down the street, someone would call my name. Hey Robert, what's up? But someone called my name, you know, nice name. Today I'm walking down the street, someone just calls my name. Hey Abraham, what's up? Just with someone calling my name Abraham, there's like 4,000 years of energy in that, you know? And just someone calling my name. When I started to like get that, it was like very powerful for me. So anyways, the reason why I bring this out in our very short time together right now is because a lot of us growing up in the States, a lot of us have English names and also Hebrew names, but a lot of us haven't yet really connected to our Hebrew names. A lot of us don't use them. Most of us don't